Hello people, and thank you for joining me once again. And it's day 3 of my trip to Scotland, where I'm at this lovely wee Scottish burn. And so far I've tried sniping for gold on the bedrock, and I've been sluicing the dirt on a small gravel bar, with Northern Pickers and his dog Jagger for company. And I've also prospected a small stream in the local area, where I found a few tiny specks, but we know there's better gold where we are today. And because the weather is good, I'm camping, so that means there's no TV or internet, but I've got a really good book to read. And yes, we have found some gold already, and it looks really good in the pan when the sun's shining down on it. But let's get back to the river.
Hello and welcome to the wee Scottish burn, and today I'm on an inside line, quite a long gravel bar with a nice crevice down here, and I've been working with a sluice pump or the suction pump for about half an hour, and I've got gold on the top mat. It's quite a nice day, and today I'm on my own. I've been up here a few times now. We've had some good sessions up here. It's a nice little spot. And the one thing that we do know is that this is a gold bearing river. At the moment, I've not found any big pieces of gold, but it's very consistent with nice sized, fine gold. And it sure does look pretty when you get it in the pan and line it all up. Hopefully today we can add a bit more to the collection. So we'll get this bucket filled up and then we'll do some sluicing and we'll show you how it looks. And we're also onto bedrock here, so if you did take your time and worked all these gravels back, it might work out in your favour. But we're interested in that bit there at the moment.
And just on the waterline, there was a small crack in the bedrock, which I worked first and then moved down into that crevice. Because you never know, there could always be some flood gold waiting to be found.
Right, I think that bucket is now full. Put that there safely out the way. Check for nuggets if there aren't any. Oh, yup. So let's see how we go with this next bucket. There's the gravels that we're working. Nice and fine gravels, classified down to between 10 and 12 millimetres. Looks like it's running a bit fast, the sluice. There's a lot of flow in the water here. Looks like a speck there, and a speck there, and a speck there coming into view. Something there. Nice piece appeared there. The sluice looks like it's a bit uneven there. Looks better now. Just checking the top mat again. That's a nice piece. Something there catching my eye, something there. I'm not sure about that. Let's run some dirt over it and see if it moves. Well, whatever it is, it likes to stay put. Let's do a clean up. The sluice is running precarious at the moment, don't like the look of it, but I've got some nice colour on that top mat. Come on, nice piece there. Piece there. There's little diddy specks that you won't see, but the sluice is just not running right. So just looking down the line, there's a load of very small, tiny gold in that riffle. There's a little piece, another little piece, the same there. Well, there's a lot of really fine heavies in there, and the only way for me to show you the gold is to basically snuffer it out and leave the black heavy stuff behind. Well, that's not a bad little show, considering I've done probably no more than an hour. A quick crevice down there, and it's getting quite late, to be honest. You know, I've had a late start here, so, and I'm happy that I've worked that little area there and it's collecting gold. It'd be nice to get the mask on there and have a good look down and see what's happening. So let's look at the less important stuff first. There's all the lead shot, and there's a few nice little visible pieces there. I've decided now, having looked around, I was working there, I'm going down there next. A couple more buckets to do, and we'll sluice out. See what's happening there. Right, that bucket's getting pretty full now. I've worked the crevice here, that crevice there, not fully, but I've given it a reasonable go. I'll sluice that. I think I'll call it a day. Probably getting on for 8:30, I think. It's daylight, so God knows when these days. That is a heavy bucket. Let me get myself comfy. That's better now. Oh, it's hard work this, I've always said it, but I can feel it. It's physically demanding. It's nice to have a rest, sit down and sluice. And so while I sluice this, here's something else for you. Have you ever wondered what it's like before I come here at the campsite, having my breakfast? What it's like in my tent? Well, here you are. You can have a little sneak preview of Mr. Daz P1's tent. Time for breakfast. I don't know what I'm going to do today, whether I'm going to go to a river on this side or that side. So come and have a look inside. It's a 21-year-old tent, and it's a Cayenne quick erect tent. I like it, it does the job for me. And so today, I've already had my porridge, and I fancy some poached eggs on toast. Yow! That was a bit heavy. So whilst I'm watching them eggs slowly cook and burning my toast, I'll normally read a little book, just to find out, you know, what's going on. Where can I go looking? And them eggs are coming along beautifully. And if you're wondering what's in this box, it's all my essential stuff, basically. Keep me going at night. I'll get that all over there. Cheers. That'll keep me going until at least 10:30. And that's for the fridge. I get a damp towel, fill this cooling bucket with water. I've got a dry bag, and in there is all my food, vegetables, my butter, my bread, things like that. Keep it nice and cool. Put the lid on top. And away we go. Or I sometimes use that bucket in that corner over there. It's the same idea. Depends how full that is. And before you ask, no, it's not my gold panning bucket. It's the bucket that I used to clean the car with. And I use this pop-up tent for my bedroom. It's quick and easy. So let's have a quick look in here. This is it. Dead simple. And believe it or not, this bed's pretty comfy and I get quite a nice kip on here. But anyway, that's the tent. Let's get back to the river. Right, so there you go. You've now seen a look around my little tent. Time for my last clean up. And then it's time to go. I can see some colour here. Maybe some colour there. I think we've got some colour dancing around there as well. That is the second clean up. Well, it's probably about a good 40 to 50 specks. Okay, well, that was a nice session, albeit a short session, but we found a few specks of the good stuff, and that's what it's all about. And in fact, I think I'm becoming a master at finding small diddy specks of gold, because I've not found a big piece for young. But anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time.